Hello, chat. How's it going? Hopefully well. We're back. We're playing Ace Combat 6 again. Fly plane. Do some multiplayer. You know how it goes. I faded out a bit quickly. I feel like that's just broken at this point. I might need to fix it. Hold on. There we go. What happened to Resident Evil? We're still doing it. I just do a bunch of stuff. I happened to do a few days of Resi in a row, though, to be fair. I did do that. I thought I was ready, but I forgot like 2 things. Yeah, I might have played Outbreak like 3 days in a row. Almost got through all of it for the story playthrough, at least. I haven't done any unlockables, but I almost blasted the whole story for Outbreak 1. Granted, story.
I walk on.
You know? This game takes a fucking minute to boot up. I'm just sitting here like, okay, put me in. It takes a minute. It really does. We go here, here, here. Let me check the spreadsheet. I currently have the least progress in team battle. So I think it's only right to do a team battle. I'm suspicious of 4. Ooh. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. Oh, it doesn't have great specials, though. That's fine. It is the move. How many have we got? I see Valentine in chat. Do we have 3? What's the percentage? Oh, you're right. Our overall percentage right now is 21.52%. Approximately. Little typhoon. Little typhoon. I say we just rip it with 3. If people come in, they get in on the next one. But we may as well. We're officially a minute into stream time and already have a group. So I'm hitting start immediately. No Tekken today. Not today. Not today. Although I want to become like a real life Mokujin, you know? At some point, I want to learn how to play like every Tekken character. I want to be that guy who can hit random on fucking Tekken with like that 40 character roster. And like whoever it hits me with, I can play them. I aspire to be like a real life Mokujin. Yes. He is in the 2v1. Oh, I'll let you fight. Okay, okay. I was like, he is in the 2v1, unfortunately. Those qualms. They look like qualms. 47's pretty slippery, to be fair. It was a good pick against Typhoons. Or I guess against a Typhoon. Valentine swapped off. I didn't see until just now. Can't get behind him. He's got the speed in that thing. Man, the 47 is really fast in this game. So fast. Those definitely looked like they hit me. But game says they didn't. So I guess they didn't. My God. I had him for a second. It was almost lined up.
Do you know who woofs woofs? I can show the DMs. Do you know who woofs woofs in my DMs? Someone that is in this chat.
Jesus Christ, that's so loud. Did it get louder? I swear it got louder. It has to have gotten louder. That was fucking crazy. Oh, you bitch. My ears? Bro, my ears. It's turned down for you guys. Genuinely. Those redeems are way quieter for you guys than they are for me. I swear that one got louder. What the fuck? We had a little joust. No one is on the board yet. No points scored anywhere so far. We're almost 6 minutes into this too. It's an endurance match sometimes. Oh, come on. Son of a bitch. It's too fast. Jesus Christ. I'm like slamming my high G at full speed. This thing just outruns me. I didn't realize it was like this fucking fast in this game. I always thought the Typhoon was like the best. You're gonna have to do something or tag me in. We got 2 minutes left. Yeah. Get him. Get him. Jump in. Someone's got to score a point. It's not going to be me, clearly. Jesus. He barely even got hit by that. It looked like a direct hit. Barely got scratched by it, though. That'll do, Valentine. That'll do. Shit, dude. Hold on, my camera's in the wrong place. That reminds me. There. Imagine being the person watching this from the ground. Horrifying. We had to get some points on the board, otherwise no one won. Middle right streamer strikes again. I know. It's unfortunate that there is not like a single corner on this game that doesn't have important info on it. You know? Any corner I go in, I'm blocking something important. So middle right or middle left is just, it's what it's gotta be. More seconds. I'm sorry, James. It had to be this way. To tag Valentine in just to get us on the board. Jesus. That thing is so slippery. Like, honestly, if there is a plane that could handle a 2v1, it might be the 47. I did not realize it could move like that against the Typhoon. Which we've been saying the whole time is like the meta plane, but maybe not. Maybe we were wrong. What do you need for multiplayer? Just wins. Just all wins. Well, yeah, just a lot of wins. We could throw in a BR to even that out a bit. Oh, I keep forgetting the player count. It's the only plane I'm good at. Hey, that thing can move. That thing can really move. What specials does the Rafale have? Oh. The F-16C is a pick. I don't think anything like what's it? I don't think anything outscales the F-16. If I want to go down around there, it's F-16 time. That's all it is. But to be exact for multiplayer, I need 78 more wins in Battle Royale, 79 more wins in Team Battle, and 79 more wins in Siege Battle. And then the 100% is done. It's just that easy. It's so easy, so simple. Hey. Why are you coming this way? Hello, Groka. Oh man, the AI enemies on this map might be a pain. Actually, since we chose F-16s. Oh no. I hope not. It's not exactly what I was aiming for. Yeah, the Strigan planes are a bit of an issue in the F-16s. Damn. Hey. Those point blanks are deadly.
Watch out, the enemy has a lock on you.
You see Xenoverse 3 got leaked? Yeah, I was telling false about it. It's wild though, because it's been so long since the Xenoverse games came out. I had to look it up when I was telling her that they leaked it by accident. What's it? Xenoverse 1 came out in 2015. Xenoverse 2 came out in 2016. It's been 10 years since Xenoverse 2. And I kind of forgot that they came out right on top of each other like that. But that's also, like, that is the reason that I played a lot of Xenoverse 2 and never a whole lot of Xenoverse 1. Because Xenoverse 1 barely even had time to breathe.
Missile missed. Watch out, the enemy has a lock on you.
Plus, Xenoverse 2 had, like, better late game stuff.
Missile strike confirmed.
Like, they added, if you were Saiyan, which of course I was, they had that thing where you had to hit, like, max level and max out your relationship with Goku to be able to get Super Saiyan Blue. They had stuff like that. That kept you playing for longer if you actually wanted to get all the cool shit. Or sorry, at the time, and as I think it's called in-game, Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan, before they officially started calling it just Blue. As they always should have done, to be honest. Because holy fuck, what a stupid name.
Missile evaded. Missile struck target. Enemy aircraft down.
Oh.
Careful now, they're tracking you on radar.
That was a clean ass shot. There's a reason I'm the one in the gold F-16. Because I completed the single player.
Shot down.
Ooh, that was a good one. But yeah, that game that they teased a bit ago that seemed kind of Xenoverse-y, like we already
Engage the enemy.
were kind of thinking it was Xenoverse, but we weren't
Warning.
sure if it was or wasn't. Yeah, that game is apparently Xenoverse 3. Thanks to them accidentally putting the trailer into a YouTube playlist this morning called Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3 on the Bamco YouTube channel. What an awful way to leak a game.
Watch out, the enemy has a lock on you.
Single player, never heard of it. Hey, you could have a gold F-16, think about it. It's pretty cool, I think. I read that Phil Spencer's retirement wasn't planned, but I don't know if that's true. Wasn't planned as in he got fired. He didn't, like, you know, plan on retiring this year, sort of thing. I guess that's just the easiest way to say it. He didn't plan on it, is the easiest way to put it. For a few months on transition. I would believe that even if he did get fired.
Tracking you on radar.
Like, they probably would have had him transitioning her or things over to her. Encouraged out the door, basically. Yeah. I could see that.
Alpha 1, engage the enemy.
What is he doing all the way out there?
Watch out, the enemy has a lock on you. Fire. Radar lock. Target hit. Enemy plane down.
Just a little scratch. It's okay. I didn't do a whole lot.
Warning, incoming missile. Enemy kill confirmed. Shot down.
Oh my god. What a shot. I had no idea those were coming at me. He sniped me back from the grave.
Alpha 1, engage the enemy.
That was incredible. That was awesome. I had no idea those were coming my way.
Enemy aircraft down. Stage complete. All aircraft return to base.
That was a good game. I liked that.
Alpha
That
1,
little back and
engage the
forth
enemy.
between Valentine and I for the last few minutes was good. Apparently the Splinter Cell remake is still being worked on. Is it?
Fire.
James got a last second one on me. Did he? I missed that too. Telling you, man, those snipes can be sneaky. That was a BR win. Huge. Did my percentage just go down or up? It must have gone up. I must be crazy. Unless I really fucked up my spreadsheet. Team battle. I landed on 4 earlier. May as well. How many afterlives for a camo? I wish this game had stuff like that in the multiplayer. That would be so fun. Like Call of Duty camo challenges, but for plain liveries would be really fun, actually. Fale. He isn't the most trustworthy person, that's true. Fuck, YouTube's a ridiculous censorship, for real. It's so bad these days. That would be an interesting project for them to keep alive. You know what I mean? Like, out of everything that they could cancel, I feel like that would be one of the ones to go, but I'm not complaining because I really like Splinter Cell. So I would be down
Alpha 1,
for that to still be on, still be happening. But I feel like that's a project that if I were in charge of the financial decisions, I probably would have cut it.
enemy facility was destroyed.
My God, bro, everything there, I hit Valentine. Every single shot hit Valentine.
Alpha 1, engage the enemy.
Holy shit. Snake and Sam teaming up. No, we're talking about the maybe canceled, maybe not canceled Splinter Cell remake.
Shut down. Alpha 1, engage the enemy. Radar locked.
He's moving. He's really doing it. Wow. That was good. That was a good one. Shit. Okay. Holy fuck. That was maybe a bit risky on my end. Tis but a scratch. Don't worry about it.
Fired. Altitude launch.
These strategies. They feel wrong, but they work. Holy shit. He's coming this way.
We have radar lock on. New coordinates have been set. Check your radars. Altitude, Fox 2. Missile missed.
I do not regret including this yet. I'm gonna be the first ever legit,
Alpha 2
at least recorded, Ace Combat completionist.
Missile struck target. Enemy facility was destroyed. ESM is active.
Probably.
You're leaving combat airspace. Turn back immediately.
I'm almost done with the... Man, who put the enter key there? Am I right? Am I right, chat? Who put the enter key there? Who thought that's where it should go? Terrible placement. Terrible placement. You guys see the fucking curve on those? Jesus. Oh my god. That was awesome. Ace Combat 6 has some wacky shit.
Fox 2.
This is wild. What's wild?
Altitude launch.
When you're holding a child, random keys getting pressed. Okay. It's pretty normal. I was like, dressed. Keys getting dressed.
We have radar lock on. Missile missed.
Chat, can you believe it's Sunday, right?
Missile struck target.
5 days.
Fox 2.
5 days. Isn't that something? We're almost there.
Fox 2.
Damn. What does this mean? Everyone should know what this means. Wah! That was me being dumb. I was trying to line up the Sams. It was very silly of me.
Alpha 1, engage the enemy.
Yes, Requiem. Can you believe it? Can you believe it?
Missile struck target. Enemy facility was
Only
destroyed.
5 days.
ESM is active.
And it's been like 5 years. Yes, the last one was Village, which was April, or no, it was May 2021. It was May. It came out in May. I remember Village released really well because I was in college at the time and I was in like a big group project. But we were in fucking systems design. It was a group project for systems design. So it was like a game dev centric course. Let me tell you, this big like final project for systems design, no work got done by anyone in our group until like 2 days before it was due. We had like 2 weeks to do it, but he happened to assign it like the day before RE Village came out. So fucking nothing got done, literally just because our entire group was all playing Village the whole time. I think we got like an A on that project, if I remember right. We all played Village, and then like during our first group meeting, the end of the first week, we were all like, yeah, so I haven't done anything. I've actually been playing Resident Evil. And our like group Discord call that we had put together to talk about the project just turned into talking about RE Village. Nothing on that project got done until like 2 days before. It was so bad. I mean, it worked, but it was bad. We were all just grinding Village.
This little baby, little piss baby. Did you piss your pants, baby? Little piss baby.
On the day it comes out, I've got to take my parents to some crappy theater production that will occupy me the entire day. That is brutal. That is just awful.
Stage complete. All aircraft return to base. Alpha 1,
Then Pandemic. You say that, but Capcom had their huge comeback anyway. Like, regardless of Pandemic. Or are you saying the Pandemic helped because everyone was inside playing games? So that would be true, actually. It's like how I always talk about, I don't think Call of Duty Warzone would have been anywhere near the success that it was if it didn't drop like right when it did. The fact that that came out literally as the pandemic hit and everyone went into lockdown like across the globe, and they had the big new like free to play cross play game. They could not have been set up better for that. Warzone was such a pure luck sort of situation for Activision. Just the timing on that was insane. Maybe for you they had their comeback. For like everyone except for Mega Man fans, Capcom had their comeback during that time. For me, a Mega Man fan, as I said it. As I said it out loud. Like literally, if you were a fan of anything Capcom, aside from Mega Man, there was a comeback. And DMC 2019, DMC 5, boom. 2020, DMC 5 Special Edition, Virgil, bigger boom. DMC 2, DMC 2. DMC is in a bad spot now, but right when Capcom was having their comeback, DMC was doing great. DMC was part of it. rocking the F-22. I am. It was a while ago now. Yeah, Capcom's been goated for like almost a decade again now, which is wild to think about, because I feel like it wasn't that long ago that it was still, you know, Crapcom. The dark times. The Operation Raccoon Cities, the Umbrella Corps, the Street Fighter 5s, the Dead Rising 4s. It's crazy that all of those flops were in the span of like 4 years, by the way. When you think back on it, it really is insane the amount of flops that Capcom had in that period. Like, just genuinely, like, flop for like 4 years straight from Capcom. That was bad. That was really bad. When you look back on it, it is like, wow.
Alpha 1, engage the enemy.
It's still Crapcom to Mega Man fans. Hey.
Keep flying at a low
Mega Man got revealed.
Space is dangerous.
Anyone else see that clip that was going around right after the Game Awards? Of,
Alpha 1,
there was a VTuber, like, reacting to the Game Awards live.
aircraft down.
And when they brought out Mega Man, like, they did the big, like, silhouette reveal, she gasps, and then it cuts to black and all the music goes out, and she goes,
Low altitude.
Astro Boy.
Airspace is dangerous.
I sent it to false because that shit killed me.
Turn back immediately.
It was so good.
Missile was evaded.
Astro Boy. Got me so good. That clip was awesome. Oh. Honestly, bro, I should just let the flak take me after that little dip into it. Wow.
Shut down.
To be fair, like the general silhouette, granted you could see like the blue and everything, but like if it was just the silhouette and you take Astro Boy's hair away too, which you kind of have to do, it's pretty similar. Like they do have like a similar sort of frame with like the wide arms especially.
Keep flying at a low altitude.
It's not that crazy, but it was pretty clearly Mega Man. And it was it was funny.
Watch out, the enemy has a lock on you. Missile missed. You're leaving combat airspace.
Ah.
Turn back immediately.
Was inspired by Astro Boy. Was he actually? Is that why they're built the same? Is that why they both got the really wide arms?
Shut down.
The flak is crazy. It's so loud too. Wonder which VTuber you're talking about.
Engage the enemy.
I could not tell you.
Tracking you on radar.
I can recognize some VTubers, like from seeing them, but it's basically just from what's it?
Airspace is dangerous.
It's like the handful that False talks about a lot and has shown me, and like 2 of them I know from when I got all the achievements in Hollow Cure.
To launch.
Hollow Cure was a banger. That was a great game. Oh. Shit.
Crashed.
This map is a shit show. I wish that we had pictures of the maps when I select them instead of just like Team Battle 5.
Missile evaded.
Because it would be a lot easier to avoid maps like this one consistently.
ESM is active.
I can never remember which number is which. I just kind of pick them at random.
Crashed.
I'm trying to do cool shit through the bridge and all that. God damn it. Explain it to me. What, Hollow Cure? It was a Vampire Survivors like clone, whatever you want to call it. But it was like a fan game that someone made for the VTuber Corporation HoloLive.
ESM is active.
And it's genuinely like, it's maybe the best Vampire Survivors clone on the market.
You're leaving combat airspace. Turn back immediately. Missile was evaded.
I don't know, I really like Halls of Torment too.
Flying at a low altitude. That airspace is dangerous.
Ooh, ooh, Jesus Christ, where are we? Okay, at least the high G slowed me.
Shut down.
That was wild for a second, that little chase there, until I hit the flak. Is it?
Alpha 1.
Give me
engage the enemy.
VTuber.
Alpha 2's been shut down.
Maybe?
Alpha 1. ESM is
Yes.
active.
Yes. The first picture that came up was the small one, and I'm like, I don't think so. But then I went to images and saw.
Down.
Yes. Still hilarious. That would be the right one. I'm like, I can see the clip in my brain. The zoom in on her face when she says Astro Boy. So good. I love clips like that. Like the, what's it? This is an old one. I bet a lot of people in chat probably don't know this one.
That airspace is dangerous.
There was a clip that went around on Twitch a lot a few years ago of XQC. Everyone knows XQC, right? Everyone, pretty much. Sitting there, like, eating food, reacting to videos, like Daily Dose of Internet or whatever the fuck it was. Just random YouTube videos as he was eating. And a cheetah came up on screen. Like, it came up to the camera to say hi. He goes, Cheeto. Clips like that kill me every time. I don't know why, but they get me every fucking time. Cheeto. I watched it 100 times. It's so good. It's so stupid.
Keep flying at a low altitude.
That's got to be one of my favorite genres of streamer clips. Like people seeing something and blurting out the name of it, but getting it wrong. Just being so off. Thank you for gifting a sub, TS. Appreciate it.
Alpha 2 crashed. Alpha 1, engage the enemy.
Man, this map is a shit show every time.
Missile evaded.
The cynical pyro incident?
You're leaving combat airspace.
No.
Turn back immediately. Alpha
What was
1,
the pyro
ESM is
incident?
active.
My pyro cynical lore is not
Alpha
good.
2 crashed.
I know that he's had so many crazy things over the years, but I've never kept up with any of it.
Crashed.
Shit. Oh! He had a mod installed making the pyro fat.
That airspace is dangerous.
Okay, I do know about that one then.
Engage the enemy.
I was literally about to say the only thing that I really know about him is that like he somehow leaked that he's into like inflation shit. And maybe is a furry? Am I right about that? Or am I wrong about that? Is he a furry? I don't remember. Inflation? Yeah, like
You're leaving combat airspace. Turn back immediately.
you know the meme about Sonic inflation? Like, don't Google Sonic inflation. Like that kind.
Alpha 2's been shut down.
Oh no, yeah.
1, engage the enemy.
Yeah. He is, okay.
Keep flying.
Like, I've heard things over the years, but I don't really know it. Wah!
Crashed.
I try to get fancy in this ravine, and I really can't. At least not at full speed in an F-22.
Alpha 1, engage the enemy.
with all the flak and
Combat airspace.
anti-air and everything. Oh my god, yeah. See, I try so hard, but I can't. Granted, we're all doing it. This is what happens every time we play this map. Everyone just starts crashing left, right, and center. Everyone's just crashing or hitting the flak ceiling, just blowing up everywhere, and it's not even from us killing each other. It's just because this map is ridiculous.
The enemy has a lock on you. Keep flying at a low altitude. That airspace is dangerous.
Okay, but what if I did this? Oh, the flak. I tried to set up for something cool. The flak got me. That one scene from Willy Wonka. No. No, not the Willy Wonka scene.
Engage the enemy. Alpha 2's been shot down.
That could have been a check this out moment. It could have been. I was gonna try to flip upside down and then like high G, it wouldn't have worked anyway. High G under the bridge like that.
Engage the enemy.
It was never meant to be. Well, at least it was a win, right, boys? By boys, I mean Valentine. Why are half of my messages being deleted?
Do you know who woofs woofs? I can show the DMs. Do you know who woofs woofs in my DMs? Someone that is in this chat.
It's so loud. It got so loud. YouTube updated their auto mod not too long ago, and it's been fucking awful. It has, like, actually just been the worst.
Piss on him. Piss on him.
All right, we
Piss
got
on
it.
him. Piss on him.
I can't let it slip behind. At least not too far behind. I don't like doing this with any less than 4 people, but I don't want to have to grind it out later playing catch up. I really don't. I refuse to use YouTube chat anymore, which is honestly fair. It's just it has gotten so bad. You know? Typhoon. RCL. Actually, oh, I hope the mic did not pick that up. Gross. Oh no, I'll wait. I'll see, yeah, what Valentine ends up using here. Bro, pooted? No, it wasn't a poot. That was my neck. It was a neck crack. Bro, pooted is crazy. Just my neck cracking. Also Typhoon RCL. Trying to think. What? No, not that. No, not that. Hold on. I'll find it. Does the F-15... Man, hold on. I'll find it. Believe in it? Okay, I'll believe in it. I was trying to find a good plane with Sam's, but I'll believe in it. What's your favorite plane to fly in this game? Probably the Typhoon. Or... the Su-47, or yeah, it's one of those. It's one of those. Fine British engineering. Bro, I don't know what they did to it for AC6. Like, I don't know why they did it. It is more, I guess, the question compared to before. But the F-22, I almost read it straight from chat. The Typhoon is on fucking crack in this game. Like, genuinely just insane. And in every other Ace Combat game, it's nowhere near as good. But this one time, they put the Typhoon on the juice. They put it on steroids. I don't know what happened. Oh. Chat, you didn't see that.
Alpha 1, engage the enemy.
Oh, I overshot it. My bad.
Missile strike confirmed. Missile evaded. Alpha 2, Fox 2. Target hit. Enemy plane down.
I think that's all the planes. I always try to hit them first. I overshot again.
Tracking you on radar.
Part of the Typhoon being so good in this game is honestly just that they gave it RCL. Like, why?
Missile launch
Why?
evaded.
It didn't need it.
Fired. Warning, incoming missile.
Oh my god, I keep overshooting it. I'll adjust eventually. Any guesses on the AC-8 starter plane? Probably an F-16. They're still flown by the US a ton.
Operation Alpha complete. Move on to another
I bet
airspace.
they'll probably just stick with it. As like the baseline plane, because it kind of is our baseline plane right now still.
Missile struck target.
RCL in 6 is way overpowered. It's so wild. Like I fucked up like 5 of my shots with it there. But when you line it up, it's fucking absurd in this game.
You on radar. Warning, incoming
It's
missile.
fun. But the Typhoon didn't need it. That's for sure.
Lock on. Operation Bravo complete.
Nice.
You're doing great. Continue on with the mission.
Nice. We do a little
Alpha 2 to launch. Alpha 2's hit. Operation Charlie complete. Enemy forces within Operation Airspace have been eliminated. Nice work. Target coordinates have been sent. This is the last group. Fox 2.
God, I wish the jamming planes weren't a thing. It's honestly crazy too that they're on the attacker side. Like I get that they cover us up, make it a little harder for the defenders to find us. is like the intent with that, but bro, I wish I could see where my targets are on the radar for like making a little plan here. Oh shit. Ugh, okay. Damn it. You think they'll make the Super Hornet the starter? That would be wild, actually. I don't think so because it's a land-based fighter. I mean, true, but also, when has Ace Combat ever, well, aside from like one time in AC5, and even then only on that specific mission, when has Ace Combat ever cared about the distinction between the land-based and the carrier-based planes? AC5 did care about it for a mission, and then for the missions that came after that, where you were still taking off from a carrier, they just said, oh, fuck it, you can use whatever. Use whatever plane you want.
Alpha 1, engage the enemy. Enemy forces are approaching the city. Intercept.
Remember when you went back to resupply? Did it change based on the plane you were flying? I thought it just changed based on the mission. Did I just never realize that the resupplies changed based on your plane? I think it was based on the plane. Was it actually? I always thought it was just the mission you were playing. Was ground? Huh. I genuinely thought it was mission based. AC8 is this year, maybe this year. I can't give them too much shit because they did still announce the game last year. But I have given them some shit for like Kono on legit like what, December 31st of 2024. Being like, yeah guys, this year's the year we're revealing something big, something new. And then they revealed it like the last week of 2025. I do give Kono some shit for that still. And now that we're in the year and we don't have like an actual window and they're just saying this year, I'm not so sure. I would love for it to be this year, but I'm just not getting my hopes up for it, you know? Until we have like a more specific like either release window or specific date to actually look forward to. I'm not going to be surprised at all if it gets delayed to next year. We're a little bit traumatized with how awful the AC7 dev cycle was. Or I've also been saying, unless this game is truly like something crazy different compared to what we've seen before, and they're just not really showing it yet because they're trying to keep their surprises in, it seems like AC8 has had a pretty awful development too. Given like how long they've been working on it, and the fact that in interviews, like when asked about what's new, they're like, yeah, the clouds are new. Some of the destruction physics are new. That's a bit of a downplay. They said the destruction physics are completely new, like from scratch, new. But What I'm saying is, like, for how long the game was in development, I feel like there must have been a lot of issues with 8 as well that we just, as of right now, aren't aware of.
ESM is active.
I'd rather freaking your asshole.
Radar lock.
Development started 2021. Yeah, even with it only starting in 2021, though, it's been in development for longer than 7 was. Five years isn't that bad. That's the longest it's ever been for Ace Combat. Right? Unless I'm missing one. But I don't think I am. I'm pretty sure that's the longest they've ever spent on developing an Ace Combat game.
ESM is active.
Because Infinity to 7 was 5 years, like, release date wise. Not even actual development wise. And I think that was the longest gap prior. AC5 was similar? What? No. AC5 was less than 4, wasn't it? AC5 came out 2005, didn't it? Yeah, because 0 was 2006. Was 5 2004? Was 0 2006?
We have radar lock on.
5 was 2005. 4 was 2001. Again, release date wise, not even actual dev wise, that's 4 years.
Alpha 1.
I'm pretty sure, yeah. This is the longest development cycle of an Ace Combat game, then. Given that it's already been 5 years in dev. Okay, 0 was 2006. I confused myself with, like, ACX and 0. I thought there was at least a year between them, but I think they were the same year then.
ESM is active.
AC... AC4 was 2001. Man, honestly, the turnaround time on AC4 was crazy, looking back on it. AC5 was 2004. Okay, AC5 was 2004. Because I said 5, and then I started thinking about it. I'm like, was it 4?
Missile missed.
It was. So yeah, that was only 3 years. 2002 in Europe. Yeah, you guys always got shit late back then.
Alpha 1.
You guys got a bad deal on all that. Man, that is crazy that 0, X, and 6 all came out, like, in the span of less than 2 years. Just like, boom, boom, boom. And they're, like, 3 of the most content-rich AC games ever.
Enemy kill confirmed.
And they were just fucking cranking them out. 6 was 2007. Yeah, and 0 and X were both 2006. They are using another new engine. It's just Unreal 5, isn't it?
Lock on.
Unless I missed something big. I thought it was UE5 again. Or, sorry, UE again. And if that is the case, like, it's technically a new engine, but UE5 is UE4 with a fancy coat of paint over it. Like, if you've ever used UE4 and UE5, like, you know, all of the UI and, like, 98% of the functionality between the two engines are the exact same. It is UE5, yeah. It's not really a new engine. Coming from someone who worked in UE4. And messes around in UE5 all the time as a hobby. They are like genuinely the same engine, just UE5 is fancier looking. Has a little more horsepower behind it. But in terms of like actually developing within them, it's the same. It is true that Access Games developed X. It's just wild how good AC fans were eating for like those 2 years. Right before things really started to dry up for the series. They got some rapid fire, just crazy Ace Combat games. And then after like 6 and X2 roll, or even after 6, because X2 wasn't until was it 2010? No. Was it? No. 9? 2009? It was 2010. I thought I was crazy. It actually was 2010. So after AC6, there was like a 3-year gap. And then another 2 until Assault Horizon. And then, you know, Infinity was like 2 years. And then Infinity to 7 was 5 years. 7 to 8 is going on 7 years. Or I guess is 7 years, because didn't 7 come out in like January 2019?
ESM is active.
Oh, I forgot Assault Horizon Legacy exists. My bad. That was like 2016? Question mark? 6 was a massive drop in quality. That's crazy talk. 6 is a really good Ace Combat. Which is the most hated AC game? Assault Horizon is like the... At least it's like the mainline black sheep. I would say if you're including like the non-mainline games, then probably X2 / Join Assault. They're the same game. If you hear me say X2 or Join Assault, they're the same game, different names in different regions. Like, Ace Combat Advance exists. People will talk about it, but like, I don't think I would say anyone really hates it, because everyone's kind of just like, oh, yeah, you know, it's a Game Boy game. It was never gonna be like an actual Ace Combat game. Most people just kind of are like, yeah, it's there. I'm beefing with you both. Hey man, we're just trying to get the respawn timer to go, you know? we're just trying to cycle this one out. Story matters in Ace Combat. I will be so real. I don't think the story matters that much in Ace Combat.
Stage complete. All aircraft return to base.
Like, the more that I play these games, the more that I realize that I really like the story was like the cherry on top. If it was good, it was good. If it wasn't, I was just like, all right, I'm here to fly the plane anyway, you know. Because honestly, like the only Ace Combat games with really good stories were like 4. I wanted to say 3, but I'm not saying 3. 4, 5, and 0 probably. And even 0, I'm giving 0 some extra points just because I know if I don't, people will fucking flip shit. But I'm giving 0 a lot of leeway by calling it a really good story. 0 has a really good character, to be honest, and that's it. You butchered 0 in the review. I got 2 things wrong. Other than that, I stand by every little bit. And the 2 things that I got wrong don't even change my analysis of the story. I stand by it. To this day. After the 100%, not even skipping the cutscenes during the 100%, sitting here watching them all over and over and over. I stand by it. You got Pixie wrong? Did I? What did I say about Pixie? I don't remember what I said about Pixie, actually. Trying to be an edgelord with 0 review. I'll give him the pass because he did play the game more than I ever did. Yeah, I missed some stuff and got some stuff wrong. But generally, it's funny because, like, in the review itself, I totally ruined my chance at actually starting a genuine discussion by getting those things wrong. But now, after sinking so much more time into 0 and, like, reflecting on the story even more, I was right. I just made myself sound wrong. Like, I've only become more validated in my thoughts on the story from that video by spending more time with the game and like seeing all the different routes and everything too. But I totally ruined my chance at actually getting a more genuine discussion going on it, which is fucked up. At least Chole thinks Pixie is a good character. I think they still could have done a lot more with him, but that story is very rushed. Like, I get that there was so much potential that wasn't realized with that character because the story was so rushed. And it's unfortunate. But, like, legitimately, if 0 didn't have Pixie, no one in the fandom would talk about the story of 0 the way they do. Like, Pixie is the story of 0. He's the only noteworthy, like, strong part of that story. Pixie carries. He really does. The story would be mid. It would be so forgettable without Pixie in it. And even then, like, I still look at Pixie and I'm like, man, there's a lot of missed potential with Pixie. Like, not that he's bad, but, like, the idea behind Pixie, like what they were going for with him was so good. And the execution almost lets down the idea. Not in the sense that the execution is bad, but the execution isn't as strong as the concept, if that makes sense. Like, it could have been better. But Yellow 13 carries AC4. I don't know. I feel like the narration thing... Or, sorry, the narrator. The narration thing. The narrator in 4 is really good, too. And, like, Morbius is arguably the most iconic Ace Combat protagonist. And he doesn't even fucking talk. He's the classic, like, says nothing, everyone loves him. Mobius1 is my Blizzard ID name. There you go. I'm sorry, I called him Morbius. That pissed someone off. No one said it, but I know I hurt someone with that. It was one letter off. I couldn't help it. I couldn't help myself. I wasn't gonna bite. It felt like it had something to say. Well, 4, 5, and 3 all certainly had things to say. It's just the execution let them all down. Like, with any Ace Combat story, I feel like you can get to the bottom and be like, this is what this game was trying to say. But, like, none of them really end up saying it well. Aside from Zero. And then, like, again, Zero really only says it well because of Pixie. Like, weirdly, Pixie is the one thing that everyone goes to over, yeah, like, Belka nuking their own country. Shit like that. That should be, like, the biggest moment in the game, looking back on it. But Pixie took over because he was just so much more interesting. Like, he was vastly more interesting in terms of how they actually told it. When Mobius1 said nothing and morbed all over the place. Best part of AC4. Best part.
Alpha 1, engage the enemy.
What are you on? I'm saying that Zero tried to sell its themes and drive home its themes through other characters and even countries, just as like a general entity. There were other characters in play trying to sell the same themes that Pixie did in that game, but they just didn't land right. So everyone just looks at Pixie and talks about Pixie when we talk about Zero and like the story of it. God, I forgot the F-22 is a little fast on the stall in 6. Well, not fast on the stall, fast on the high G. Or slow on the high G. Which is it? Uh-oh, that one I shot right into the ground. Oh. What? Why did I lose him? Oh, stealth. Stealth plane. About them map sizes in Ace Combat games, what's the consensus? On, like, how big should the maps be? Shit.
Alpha 1, engage the enemy.
We're talking multiplayer maps or campaign maps when talking map size. Changes my opinion a lot.
I will talk about pegging you, but I will do it wholesomely.
Like, should they be as huge as AC6, etc.? Okay, I'm assuming campaign, like single player then? Right? Map size for campaign isn't really a factor I think about. It's not one I think about like immediately, but it is a big factor. I think map size is one of the things that AC4 does so well. Like, I don't feel like any of AC4's maps are too big or too small. Legitimately. At least I can't think of it. Well, yeah, that's not a map size problem. I was about to say that one beach mission in 4 that's total shit. But that's not even because the map is too big. That's just because everything in that map has so much health. And you have to go in a straight line. It's the way things are laid out. The size isn't the problem. Is Whiskey Corridor... Is that 4? Why do I remember that as being 5? Or am I thinking of the wrong mission? Just entirely when I think of that name. Oh god. You aren't ever going to become big on YouTube, ever. Try getting your info right when talking about games. I've heard bigger BS and made up crap in my life, and that voice, oh lord, kill me now. What info did I get wrong? I can tell that that's actually the issue. It's from 4? Which one is Whiskey Corridor? Is it the... I'm thinking of like the big desert one? But then I think of the AC5 one, which is also... Well, AC5 has 2 of them. AC5 has 2 big desert missions that I hate. That is the big desert from 4, isn't it? Right? Before Farbanti. It's been too long. I'm gonna have to like pull up Whiskey Corridor after this on Google. Because when I see it, it'll jog my memory and I'll be like, oh yeah. Yeah, I forgot about the big desert one. In 4. That one might be too big. That might be the one from 4 that's too big. I vaguely remember that aside from the beach mission, that's like a few in, that one drove me nuts. Whiskey Corridor is so shit, it vacates your memory. It does. I'm looking right now, maybe a bad idea. Oh yeah. Yeah, okay. I'm looking at the images. I will say, this is not as bad as the 2 desert missions in 5 that I hate. Were Desert Arrow and Desert Lightning? Yeah, those are shit. Those were so shit. Ooh, did we trade that? No, I didn't get it destroyed. Thought I heard my explosions go off. Guess not. Damn, Valentine's killing it this game.
Keep an eye on your 6 o'clock.
Honestly, looking back on it, I'm surprised that the new YouTube auto mod didn't hold that. Like those 2 paragraphs. Someone tries to bring up like the most random thing, gets held for no reason. Those 2 paragraphs went right through. I swear the new auto mod is just like actually random. It can't be behaving as intended. There's no way that it's supposed to hold the shit that it does. Probably typed it like 4 times. That could also be true. Held my completely normal comment. Yeah. I feel like it's just random at this point.
Enemy down.
I'll take it.
Careful now,
It's
they're
points are points.
Reporting incoming missile.
I still got a ways to go to catch up to Valentine though.
Fired. Missile activated. Shot down.
Damn it. Of course it was Valentine too. I wonder if it's even the auto mod? What do you mean?
Alpha 1, engage the enemy.
Getting timed out because I put a single letter in a comment once. I can't remember the context. That was my bot. That's the... What's it? The anti-spam stuff. There are certain letters that if on their own
Incoming missile.
will trigger the anti-spam. I vaguely remember a video where you complained about not being able to do something you could in fact do. I think I've done that more than once. I think I've done that at least twice or thrice. Yakuza 1, I remember. Yakuza 1, that happened. Not in the sense of saying something that I couldn't do, but I was saying, like, it's really shit that the game doesn't teach you this mechanic that's crucial. And it turns out that it did, but I just missed it when I played the game. Like, there's an NPC in the city that if you talk to them during chapter 1, he tells you that,
Engage the enemy.
Assault Horizon Legacy complained about not being able to expand the map. That's one. That is one. I remember that too. That's another one. Yakuza 1 was the first one that came to mind, but that one was a little different. Yeah, RE6 not being able to heal your teammate. I genuinely never knew that was a mechanic in my life until like a few months ago. Which is crazy
no
looking
pregnant,
back.
only breed. Unless you pay me 80K.
Chat, get the money going. Which I didn't know. Yeah, False didn't know it. Come on, guys. False didn't even know it. That's my new excuse. That is my new excuse. False didn't know it. How could I have known it? My cursor, when I was hitting shit, went to the Strike Eagle. My eyes looking around went to the Tomcat. And now I am torn. Tomcat it is. Just gotta say, as far as I know, before any complaint of that type in future videos, everything I cover my ass with, at least I think, I don't know, I could be wrong, maybe, but I don't think this works. I think. The D-pad down thing was what I was thinking of. It could have been. Feel like I'm getting mogged right now by the F-14s. make a video with every correction for every video I've ever done. That would actually be a good video. That would actually, especially for something as long as like my RE series. I could go back through like 30 videos worth and find the 1 or 2 things per video that I got wrong and just blast through them. Like boom, 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 hit everything. Because there is, I feel like there's normally like 1 thing per video. That even if like not outright wrong, like I overlook something that factors into it or, you know, something like that. I feel like there's normally like 1 thing per video that's not entirely on the money, I guess is the best way to put it.
You're leaving combat airspace. Turn back immediately. Fired. Enemy in 6 o'clock.
I did say AC4 didn't have skins. That one is actually legendary. That one is really good. That might be the best one from the Ace Combat series. Looking back on it, that might be my best flub out of the AC retrospective. Because that one is so... I don't know how I missed it. Like, genuinely, the fact that I was thinking about it, I was like, I wish I had skins. And yet somehow I missed it.
Airspace. Turn back
Is insane. That one is so funny. You also said that about Ace Combat 1? Well, it was true about Ace Combat 1. Yes, there's a cheat. No, that doesn't count. Ugh. No buy on YouTube because it would probably get held. You're not wrong. We'll buy hot sauce. That's how most things were unlocked back in the day. You just outed yourself as a cheater. Because what the fuck you talking about?
Warning, incoming missile. Lock on.
Down on the D-pad thing is much more egregious. I don't even feel like it's that egregious. Because, like, it's not taught. I could have just sit there and mashed random buttons, but I don't really ever do that. I'm not in the practice of mashing buttons to see if I can do something that I don't know if I can do. It is when? In the first mission tutorial? Is it actually?
Combat airspace. Turn back
I don't believe
immediately.
you. There's no way. Then I should have known about it for sure. Oh god. Jesus Christ. Digging his grave ever deeper. In fairness, it's been a minute. But was it really?
Missile missed.
Because I remembered missing that as like, oh, it is there, but they don't tell you. But maybe they do tell you. Uh-oh. A Konami walking sim for the Wii?
Back immediately.
Silent Hill Shattered Memories? Is that what we're talking about?
Alpha 2, Fox 2. Fired.
I don't know how I had so many of those with Ace Combat
Incoming missile.
compared to other
Combat
things.
aerospace.
Because, like, I normally have some. But I, like, thinking about it now, bro, I've been on a crazy streak of not missing, like, big tutorialized mechanics. I'm trying to think what would be the most recent video that I missed something like that.
We have radar lock on.
It's a game where you literally just walked. So Silent Hill Shattered Memories. Sorry. I'm not sorry. But, like, before Silent Hill Twitter gets on me.
Warning, incoming missile.
They're vicious, Silent Hill Twitter. Let me tell ya. Did 7 ever have a tutorial for post-stall maneuvers? Maybe in like a, what's it? Like a menu tip or something? But in-game, like in the campaign, no. To give you some credit, oh, hold on. Wait a minute, hold on. This might actually be a big moment.
Radar lock.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting. This might be my moment.
Box 2.
Oh, the tutorial controls are based off of the basic control setting. Oh.
Warning, incoming missile.
I definitely may have changed the controls in the menu before playing. I did for a lot of Ace Combat games, especially the later ones. Like after they started to change the basic controls a lot.
Shut down.
Oh, fuck. No. It's called Walk It Out and you get punished for stopping. What?
Alpha 1.
Who came up with this shit?
Alpha 2's hit.
Son of a bitch. I thought I had that one.
Alpha 2 crashed. Fire.
The original Strand type game.
Warning, incoming missile. Alpha 2 to launch. Radar lock. Hit. Box 2.
Hold on.
Hit.
Fuck.
Hit. Missile was evaded. Warning, incoming missile.
Son of a bitch. was a brutal matchup.
All aircraft return to base.
We're both in mid-end fighters
Engage the enemy.
that are like pretty good at the whole, you know, turning jousting thing, but not great. They both get the job done compared to Typhoons and Su-47s. Still better than the F-16 though. Oh. Is that green bar at the top always there? Because I don't remember that. I remember that bottom screen just being everything beneath it. I don't remember that little info pop up at all. Granted, it's been... How long has it been? Hold on. I'm finding the actual... Oh, I can type. Salt. Should be good enough. Oh, no, I called it... Okay, yeah. The fuck did I title this video? Okay, I'm just scrolling for it. Fine. YouTube dashboard wins today because it doesn't want to search it for me. Oh my god. How easily I forget that I started the Resident Evil thing in 2024. Okay, anyway. Also 2024. It's been about 2 years. It was early 2024 when I played Assault Horizon Legacy. Jesus. It's never represented like that in AC. It is not in AC. I mean, like I'm agreeing. I'm not saying it's not a super aggressive fighter. It is. It's like the US's baseline fighter in the Air Force right now. Has been for a long time. When did you actually start your YouTube career? Define start. The first video I ever uploaded to YouTube was in 2009. And then I kind of did YouTube a little bit on the side in like 2017, 2018, but not really. Never with too much effort or dedication behind it. Like what I moved like my main platform to YouTube from Twitch in 2022, and at that time I had like 200 subs on YouTube. I think less than that actually. The oldest video on your channel is a Fortnite highlights video. That's the oldest public video on my channel. There are older videos. Like the modern version, that started in 2023, like July-ish 2023. Was early 2023 I started experimenting with formats more and actually trying to do videos seriously. I landed on my shtick that I still do now in like mid 2023. So kind of 4 years, but honestly it's more like 2.5 at this point. Almost 3. Almost 3. Well, I did a lot of shorts. I would say 3 years. I would say 3. I did a lot of shorts. In early 2023 as well. like almost daily YouTube shorts for a bit. So like 3 years. I would say 3 years is probably a fair answer.
Alpha 1, engage the enemy.
Realistically, about 3 years ago was when I really started doing YouTube, like, for real.
Alpha 2 to launch.
That was so fast. I didn't even have time to fly over yet, man. Oh. Oh, that's him. I was like, what is that target? It just wasn't displaying the red yet.
Warning, incoming missile.
Did you delete the Metroid Prime video? I privated a lot of the videos from around that time, yeah. I think Metroid Prime was one of them. I think that is private. Not deleted. I didn't delete anything. Because I still like to have it for, like, my own archive, but... I privated a lot from, like, before I really started doing things properly. Metroid Prime retrospective? No. Was that a review? No.
Missile was evaded.
That one I privated because it was a discussion thing around one specific topic that my buddy, who was a big Metroid fan, helped me with. I had only just played Metroid Prime. Like, for the first time. Hadn't really played other Metroid aside from the NES game. So my buddy, who's a big Metroid fan, helped me write it. But he also got so much wrong while writing it with me that video was fucking terrible. So that is probably privated. If it's not public, then yeah, I most likely did. Because that was a terrible video. A lot of my videos from that time were super dog shit. Not as dog shit as that, but just in general, a lot of my videos from that time were mega dog shit. It would have been cool. It was never gonna hit. I had to go for it though.
Missile strike confirmed. Box 2. Missile missed.
What if the F-16 is secretly kind of goated though?
Enemy plane down.
Surprised the Zelda video's still up. Me too. I was gonna start Zelda, but bro, there was zero interest at that time.
Warning, incoming missile. Alpha 2 here. Requesting attack support from all pilots. This is Alpha 1 requesting. Enemy down.
The Zelda video wasn't bad. Just there was zero interest for, well,
Not possible.
I've mentioned before, I don't really like any of my videos up until like the Resident Evil Yakuza era. As far as like me looking back on them right now, I really don't like any of them prior to that. And then probably like in a year or two from now, I will also say, what's it? I'll probably also say that the RE and the Yakuza videos were total shit. Give it like another year or two, and I will probably say that. And believe it. Like, I'll probably just start to think that as time goes on. Less than 1K on the Zelda video? Yeah, that's now. Like, at the time... At the time, I want to say it was maybe less than 100 when I uploaded it. Like, I think it was like less than 100. I can look. I have the tools to look. Where is it? It's still a little further back. There it is. It got 101 views. It got 101 in its first week. Its first 7 days, it got 100 views. So legit, like, Zelda 2 video didn't happen ever, or any of the rest of them, just because, like, no one gave a shit when I uploaded that. I think now I could probably do Zelda, and I will redo that video if I ever do Zelda. But, what's it? At the time, well, I had also... If I remember right, that video was after Armored Core 2? I think I did the Zelda one before I did Another Age. If memory serves, that's when I did it. And I think it was probably just too soon to try to branch into other stuff. I think that was mostly the issue. Oh, it was after Master of Arena. Okay, yeah, it was definitely too soon to branch out into other stuff then. Absolutely, it was too soon. The issue is that back then I did not have the business brain worked out. It was in its infancy. It was there, but it was in its infancy. The business brain had not matured yet. Shit. What's your favorite video of yours? I don't know. I have to look. It's gonna be a more recent one, probably. Probably gonna be a Yakuza video. I'm gonna be real. I cook so hard on those. Those are the videos that I generally, at the end, I'm like, oh yeah. Yeah, this one's good. This one's real good. It's normally the Yakuza videos. My Yakuza 0 one is really good. That Yakuza 0 was a very good video, in my opinion. I'm looking. I'm looking at more recent stuff. Bro, my Ishin video was gas, and that shit did so poorly, but that video was so good. My Ishin video is genuinely one of my best ever. No one watched it, but that's one of the best I've ever done. I knew the Yakuza videos. I knew those would be where I leaned. Oh, man. The Ishin video was gas. I can't even see the views right now because my chat box is covering. Yeah, Ishin still has only 7K views, which for my channel in the current climate, very ouch. Like, my Armored Core Mobile 3 video has 5K, and that just went up like a couple weeks ago, you know? Like, my Armored Core Mobile videos do about as well as, what's it? As the Ishin video. They're gonna outperform the Ishin video. May I ask how many votes a game has on the poll? No. No. The poll doesn't matter like that. The poll, I've said it before, the poll isn't like literally the video that gets the most votes is the next series. The poll is more like, in terms of how to think about it, it's me just putting a big thing out there to be like, what series are people interested in right now? When Cole gave us updates, yeah, I realized more recently that was a dumb idea to give updates on the poll. It's fun, but like, it kind of defeats the purpose, in my opinion. Then again, in a year from now, I may what's it? I may say the opposite. I will say something on the poll has changed recently. This is all I'm saying. There is a game that has had the interest swing in the last few weeks, like out of nowhere, unexpectedly, that has been like, oh, and it makes sense. I know why it's happening. But there is a series that has suddenly like flipped around and has way more interest, where it didn't have like no interest before, but it has significantly more right now than it did prior. Also, but no, the poll is me gauging interest in just everything that I'm potentially interested in. And like, generally what I choose will be something near the top, but it won't always just be like most votes next game, you know? Although it has been sometimes, like, after Armored Core, ooh, Ace Combat had so many votes. Like, it was so ahead of everything else that I said, you know what, Ace Combat, sure, I've never played a plane game before. And then the second place was Metal Gear at the time as well. And I was like, yeah, I've been meaning to play Metal Gear for the longest time. This would be a good opportunity. So sometimes it does work out like that, but never purely off of the vote numbers. Just they factor in a lot. in the decision process at the end. But like that being said, I also generally kind of know what I want to do going in. And like with this poll more than ever before, I think I already know what I'm doing. Like when I finish Yakuza. I'm pretty sure I already know what I'm doing. Unless things change like drastically, that plan will likely stay the plan.
All special weapons used. Operation Alpha complete. Move on to another airspace.
Ace Combat series is the reason I'm subbed. No, it's the reason you're a member.
Warning, incoming missile.
Yeah, you just restored a memory. I remember sending False a comment from DS that I thought was funny after I had already like locked in that I was doing Ace Combat. And I knew, like I had it totally locked in. I knew I was doing Ace Combat and Metal Gear already. I may have been working on the Air Combat video. And DS commented on an Armored Core video before the Ace Combat series started, saying that he would become a member if I did Ace Combat. And I sent it to False and I was like, He doesn't know. He doesn't know it's already in motion. Now he has to member. I could probably find that comment, actually. I bet I could.
Ground target has been eliminated.
If False is listening, I bet she remembers that too.
Warning, incoming missile.
Dojima. That damn Dojima family. That was another funny, like, unintentional foreshadowing moment in my comment section. Was the guy who was, like, ranting about Kojima and how much of a hack he was, how talentless he was. And he kept saying Dojima for some reason.
You're doing great.
And
Continue on with the mission.
everyone in the comments started, like, dropping Yakuza memes like that damn Dojima family.
Shut down.
And I already knew at the time that I was doing Yakuza coming up soon. And I thought that that was fucking hilarious. Boomer channel run by a 20-year-old. Hey, I'll have you know
Alpha 2's hit.
that just yesterday I got called a teenager who didn't even have cognitive function when Resident Evil 7 came out. Okay? Literally yesterday. I got called a teenager who didn't even have like brain function in 2017. I'll have you know.
Operation Charlie complete. Enemy forces within Operation Airspace have been eliminated. Nice work. Target coordinates have been sent. This is the last group. Careful now, they're tracking you on radar.
Kids have a brain.
Anti-aircraft
That's what he said.
fired. Enemy forces are hanging on by a thread. Almost done here. Special. Stage complete. All aircraft return to base.
You never really mentioned Assignment Ada. Assignment Ada was... I don't remember, man, when Assignment Ada came out.
Enemy forces are approaching the city. Intercept.
It was after the PS2 version. I don't remember where that came from. Hold on. Yeah, it was a guy pissed about my RE6 video. I was not 100% on that, but that was what it was. Sorry, Valentine. I need wins. Call me Drake. The way Anita Max Ween. Oh, yeah, it's okay. I got it. Any day now. It's okay. I'll let it happen. Hold on. Hey, James, could you farm him while I find this comment? We just need to get the respawn penalties going. Is this boosting? This isn't boosting. Anita Max Ween in 2026? I know. Okay, hold on. What video did he comment this on? Not that one. I'm looking. What if it was on a community post? Shit. Is he still getting it? Yeah, he's still getting it. That timer's going down fast. Okay. I'm looking. This is like history right now. Oh man, this would be fun to look back on in a second too. You guys have no idea what I just randomly stumbled across while going back through to find what I'm looking for. Oh man, that's gonna be a good one. I used to do so many more community posts. This is crazy, looking back on it.
What are you doing with your life? Get pegged.
You heard the woman. Now is the time. Oh, I wanted that. That's members only. Oh. Shit. I don't think I can find this comment from DS. Not from a lack of trying. What if I can't do that? YouTube. I was like, what if I look at comments? Oldest comments. Oh, it may have been in YouTube chat. That's right.
You're leaving combat airspace.
I'm leaving combat airspace. My bad. He's a genius. He's a genius. Hold on. Plus, I am too. I found it. I don't have... Wait, I do have a date on this. October 27th, 2023, everyone. October 27th, 2023. I found it. It was a live stream, not a comment. I misremembered, but I found it. That's good. That's pretty good. I need to get this timer going. Okay. The other thing... Oh, I just closed it. Son of a bitch. Hold on!
Alpha 2, Fox 2.
I can get it back. Probably. It would be more recent than that, wouldn't it? It was a post from the day they announced Kiwami 3. Just asking, like, what everyone was thinking. The initial day of announcement. Where, there, no. There it is, I found it. I forgot I ever did this. I have a time capsule of my own creation. I have a time capsule all of my own. Okay. To be fair, one guy on day one said the recastings are horrible, but he was probably just talking about Rikia, because that was everyone's like immediate what the fuck moment. I'm so glad they kept Richardson's original voice. I was almost certain he was going to have a new voice actor, but now a whole new generations of fans get to hear Roof in all its glory. I went from it doesn't need a remake to I need this in my veins right now so quick. Looks incredible.
Alpha 2 to launch.
Looks very promising. I'm hella excited for it. Another one about the recasts.
Alpha 2 crashed.
He didn't like Rikia. Remember hashtag not my Rikia? Yes. I'm just reading them. These are good. Mine is my favorite villain, and 3 had my favorite story, so I'm hyped. Working my way through Judgment now, so Kiwami 3 will be my next game, I think. I'm kind of skeptical because of Kiwami 1 and 2, but it generally looks pretty good, and Dark Ties looks incredible. Reminds me of Judgment. It's crazy. Did I comment on that? You did not comment on this, no. It actually doesn't have a lot of comments on it. One of them is in Portuguese. I gotta translate it. I was gonna circle back to that one. There was a huge one in Portuguese. Okay. I have mixed feelings. Okinawa is my favorite city in the series, especially because of its lighting, Kiryu's outfit, and Rikia's facial expressions throughout the story. But from what I saw in the trailer, they're going to change quite a bit about those things I love. On the other hand, it seems they're going to expand the involvement of the villains in this installment's stories, both the politicians and the Yakuza, and that makes me excited quite a bit. Also, what did I just fly into? Hello? I can't even see my chat right now. Can you calm down? I can't even read chat right now. Oh my god. It's actually funny looking back at day one when everyone was just bothered by Rikia's face more than anything. Like, that was the #1 issue on day one, was just Rikia's face. Compare that to now, with Kiwami 3 being out for like the last week or so. Fuck. Whose comments are we talking about? Just I'm just reading like all of them off of that post. Almost everything was positive. Aside from like hesitations mostly with Rikia. Which is crazy to look back on. And the crazy thing is they only even announced that game like what, 4 or 5 months ago? They announced it so late. So like the 180 is actually crazy to look back on, just that it was so fast. Those comments are 4 months old, actually 4 months old. Saying he was super excited. I was really excited when they first showed it off. I also didn't like Rikia. I thought his likeness was a lot less interesting, but I was excited. Probably a 6.5 out of 10. Ooh. What is, for reference, what is like your lowest rated Yakuza game? Because I think I gave Dead Souls like a 6 point something, and I know that's my lowest rating for any of them.
Enemy forces are approaching the city.
Like 6.5 out of 10 is perfectly fine as a game, but it's sort of like, it's that thing that I always say in videos whenever I'm a little more lukewarm on a Yakuza title. I always say like, yeah, I'm not huge on this as a Yakuza game, but like as a video game, it's still like an 8 out of 10. 6.7 is what I gave it. Deserved. It absolutely, for the record, Dead Souls is like a poorly made game. It is. There's so much about Dead Souls that is so rough to play. And like even just the basic control scheme is total shit, and the game chugs. Like the frame rate is all over the place, and there's so many issues, big issues with Dead Souls. But then like it's also a Yakuza game where you get to play as like Kiryu and Majima and Ryuji Goda in a fucking Akiyama, woohoo, I love Akiyama, in a fucking zombie apocalypse. And you know, all of the silliness that you would expect to come with that. Like, whatever you think when I say that, it's more. It's sillier than that. Like, it is so unbelievably, hilariously, unrelentingly silly. It's a fucking blast of a game. Even though it's poorly made. But it got pulled up in the score a lot, literally just because it's so fucking fun that I could not give it less. It's one of those where I'm like, this game, not made well, but holy shit, it's so fun. For no reason. Although by the end of it, and I think I played it for like 30-ish hours, like I was ready to be done. I had had my fill. But it's a great time. It's just a great time. What do you think is the most difficult to play? Kurohyo 2. Kurohyo 2. I was going to say that none of them are really difficult, but both of the Kurohyo games are fairly challenging, even on, like, normal. Kurohyo 1, if you do side content, you outscale that challenge, like you'd expect to. Kurohyo 2's scaling is just so awful that you never outscale it. Like, there's the Devil Leon video that I plugged in my video that is him getting into a random street encounter with one enemy, and that single random encounter lasts like 10 minutes because that enemy has so much health. Kurohyo 2, I don't know what happened to the damage scaling and stuff like that, especially near the end of the game. Oh my god. Main lines? Bro, I'm gonna be real, none of them. They are all so easy. I guess if you're gonna choose the most difficult to play, like gameplay wise, I don't like you bringing a Sam to siege battle. Why is that? Why would that be? Oh. Mod that fixes the scaling when it's so bad. Team K4L is making an HD overhaul for Kurohyo 1, just giving it remaster treatment for higher resolution. That's cool. I like that. But can I maybe get a little crazy and say, correct me if I'm wrong, by the way, but their translation for Kurohyo 1 isn't even complete yet. Right? Unless I missed that. Is it totally complete now, or is it still not complete?
Engage the enemy. I'm about to send you an objective point on radar. They know exactly what we plan to do. All planes
Who's got me on this one? It's not? It's not. To my knowledge. It wasn't when I played it. There are some mini games. Isn't that the translation you used? Yeah. There are some mini games that, like, not only are they not translated, but because they're not translated and because of all of the overhauling, like, the mini games are actually broken when using the translation until they get finished. Like, you actually can't even play the games because all of the modded stuff in the translation completely borks it. So, like, 100% completion when using that translation is not possible. Just straight up. At least when I used it, that was the case. There's a patch 1.2. There was at least one patch out when I played it. I don't know which one. What's your opinion on turn-based games? I have no issue with turn-based. Some of my favorite games are turn-based. But there's good turn-based, and there's mind-numbingly boring turn-based. You know, like there's XCOM. That shit's good. But then there's like classic Final Fantasy / like Dragon Quest. I almost said Dragon Warrior. Dragon Quest. And that's like just euthanize me. Like just put me out of my misery if I'm playing that. cool.
Oh, yeah.
Missile evaded.
Gotta
Wrong.
run.
Shut down.
Evening all now, number one.
Number 1. That was so jumbled. Thank you for the 2 DS. We'll see you around.
Engage the enemy. Alpha 2's hit. Careful now, they're tracking you on radar. Sam destroyed.
Like tactic games, not JRPG.
Once evaded.
Yeah, like classic JRPG turn-based style where
You're doing great. Continue
really
on
it
position.
boils down to more just like outscaling the other with like XP. Where, you know, there's more that can be done in the event that you run into a difficult encounter, but 9 times out of 10 there's no like strategy to it. Like you don't really have to use your brain, sort of thing. Like that's what I'm talking about. Like if I'm not thinking while playing a turn-based game, I am going to lose interest so fast. There needs to be enough strategy to it to where my brain is doing stuff, because otherwise like I'm literally just sitting there mashing a button, you know, like when you're grinding in like Dragon Quest and you're just sitting there like attack, that sort of thing. Like, oh my god. And then the only time that you're not doing that is when you get to a boss fight, really. Like any other situation, you are doing that. That's a bad turn-based system. That's a boring turn-based system. Ugh. Fucking hell. I forget that that thing sinks like a rock if you're not using speed with it.
Crashed. Alpha 1, engage the enemy.
I have a feeling Chole might not be a huge fan of Like a Dragon 7 and 8. Oh no. Say it isn't so. I mean, I've been suspecting that, but I was always open to like, maybe it's really good.
Shut down.
But if off of me just saying like good versus bad turn-based makes you think I'm not gonna like it,
Alpha 1, engage the enemy.
yikes.
Alpha 2, crashed.
XCOM, that's the wrong plane, absolutely has my favorite turn-based system I've ever played. Where like it's not stupidly overcomplicated to where you're like, oh my god, what do I do? But every single turn that you take in XCOM, like every time that you move a unit or do something with them, you have to think, because there's so much at play in that turn-based system. And XCOM is the kind of game that is like, yeah, if you make a bad move, we're gonna kill your soldier. And yeah, friendly reminder, your soldier, permadeath. If you lose a soldier, they're dead forever. You don't get them back. Like, the entire rest of your playthrough, that soldier is dead. They're gone. That's good shit. Like, every single thing that I do, I have to use my brain a lot. Even in terms of just, like, where am I moving my character to? If I move them to the wrong spot, they could die. Like, if I move them to the wrong spot, they just get nuked. It happens. That was ground. I got pushed into the ground by the EML. Like that, you see how my camera jolts down? It does that. Shit.
Crashed.
Feels like we were the only ones celebrating it. To be fair, it's because I'm looking at her statement as it is and not assuming that she's lying. For some reason, the general reaction from everyone has been, oh, she's just full of shit. Whereas, like, she could be. She very well could be. Like, it's not stupid to think that she could be lying by any means. But I'm not gonna assume the first time that I even find out that this woman exists that she's lying. Like, I'm gonna have to actually see how it goes before making any sort of judgment on that.
Approaching the city. Intercept.
You know? Bitch.
ESM is active. Heading down.
Good lord above. Not like that lady at the Game Awards you don't like. I don't like that lady because I have 10 years of reason to not like that lady. That is a great example of what I'm saying. I didn't just immediately see that woman and I'm like, oh, this fucking bitch. But after like 10 years of having to sit through her shit and it's awful every time, now whenever she pops up, I'm like, oh, that fucking bitch is back. God damn it. Every time. I don't even remember her name.
Shut down.
But oh my god, that woman. Jeff Keighley's like co-host at every event. Who does like the pre-show and stuff at every event of his. Oh my god, she's the worst. She's oh. I hate her. I hate her public speaking. I bet she's great. But Jesus Christ. Like, as a host for events like that, she's genuinely awful. Feels like they're too deep into the development and it will come under her leadership. Well, the thing with CE Remake as well that makes me optimistic in regards to that is that it's also not even a game that has like an announced release window. Like they don't even have an estimate out on when it's going to be out. So if they wanted to take the time to replace those assets, because they are going to already be in there, but here's the thing that no one likes when it comes up, and I know that no one likes it because I saw it come up on Twitter and I saw the reaction from the gaming public. Do you guys know where the most generative AI is used in game development? It's in placeholders. Like, just having AI whip up something that can take the slot really quick so that you can actually make the functionality and get everything worked out while the artists are making you your actual assets. Everyone in the industry is doing that right now. Even indie developers are doing that. Even solo devs are doing that because they can do the functionality first and then worry about what it looks like later. So if they want to take the time to make actual handmade assets to replace those, they have the time. Gears E-Day doesn't even have a date. Exactly. Like, I don't know what's going on. The CE remake uses AI. We don't know. We are assuming that it does, but we currently have no indication of it using AI, no. But what we do know is that Microsoft, for a while now, has been pushing their studios to implement generative AI. It's the reason that it's in Call of Duty, is because Microsoft, when they acquired Call of Duty as a franchise, pushed Activision to push co-pilot stuff into the franchise. Because on Microsoft's end, they can also, when looking for investments now, be like, yeah, we use Copilot, generative AI in Call of Duty. Ever heard of it? Largest gaming franchise of all time, Call of Duty. We use generative AI for that. And look how popular that is. And investors go, ooh. That's something that we learned from a report last year, like late last year, like December. I say last year, but it was only like a couple months ago. We learned that Microsoft has been pushing like all their studios to use like Copilot generative AI stuff. Meanwhile, Minecraft? Is Minecraft the largest franchise? That would be spectacular. Because when you're looking at the franchise, like Minecraft has an absurd amount of copies sold for one game. But when you're talking like the largest franchise, you look at Call of Duty's game sales across every entry over 23 years. You look at all their merchandise sales, which is also a factor for Minecraft, to be fair. All of the additional media, like all of that stuff factors in. And Minecraft is fucking big. But like, I think Minecraft is the best-selling game, but I don't know if the spin-offs sell well. Dungeons and story mode and all that. I don't think they do. Hold on. Oh, Call of Duty. My bad, chat. My bad. Call of Duty is the third largest franchise in gaming. I was wrong. I was wrong. Mario is number one. I honestly don't know how I fucked that up. Let me guess. Yeah, Mario. Like, yeah. What are the other two? Chat, what do you think number two is? The first is Pokemon? No, it's Mario. What do you think number two is, chat? I'm open to guesses. Someone's gonna cheat, I bet. Here's a fun game. What do you think number two is? Minecraft. It's Tetris. Number two is Tetris. Tetris has generated more revenue than Call of Duty. And then every other video game franchise ever other than Mario, actually. Yeah, Tetris. Tetris. All right, let's keep her going. What do you guys think number 4 is? They consider Tetris as one game. This is franchise, not individual video games. This is franchise-wide. No, COD was number 3. Is it actually Pokemon this time? This time it is actually Pokemon. It's number 4. It is number 4, Pokemon. Let's keep her going. Any takers on 5? I'll give you a hint. Number 5 has not appeared in chat a single time yet. I'll give you that to go off of at least. No one in chat has brought up number 5 yet. Some open world slop. Some people might say that, but those people, I would argue, probably haven't actually played it. Because there's no way that you would say that. I said Pac-Man, not Pac-Man. Sorry, I had to get him. Not Pac-Man. GTA. It's GTA. At number 5. I'm surprised that it wasn't guessed sooner, to be honest.
Shut down.
Any takers on
Alpha 1, engage.
number 6? Number 6 is Pac-Man. Number 6 is not Pac-Man.
Front line is crumbling. Protect whatever forces we've got left.
Number 6 is not Pac-Man.
Stage complete. All aircraft return to base.
6, 7. Mickle.
Alpha 1.
Mickle, right there. Mickle. Mickle? Get him. That was a win for us, correct? Tell me if I'm wrong, chat. I only glanced. Actually, though, maybe Zelda this time? Not Zelda. Not Sonic. Not The Last of Us. Nothing Nintendo. No? Was it not? Let me double check. We were green. Oh yeah, we lost. Okay, we did lose. Thank you. I would have had an extra one on there, which I would have caught eventually, but I was gonna say that one was weird because neither of us went all the way through, so it was just point-based. That one I had no clue. Oop, shit. Oh, I hit the right thing. Let's team battle 1. Halo. No. God of War, no. It's Minecraft. It is Minecraft. Actual number 6 is Minecraft. There's your Minecraft. There it is. Any takers on number 7? May as well go through the top 10 at this rate. We're this deep down. May as well. Is Minecraft open world slop? No. When I think open world slop, I think like the Ubisoft formula. Like Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, like Far Cry 3 and onward Far Cry. Watch Dogs, Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. That's the sort of thing that I think of when I think open world slop. That's what comes to mind for me. Number 7 has to be Zelda now. Halo, Assassin's Creed. So yeah, it's Zelda. No one has said it yet. No one's gotten number 7 right yet. Is it Madden? It is not Madden. Mario Kart would be included in Mario. Oh my god, FIFA? It's FIFA. Number 7 is FIFA. He thought sport game and immediately got it. It is FIFA. Number 7 is FIFA. Yes. Lego made me think of it. Yeah, the sport game train of thought. I knew someone would get it once Madden came up. I was worried I was going to have to just say that one. All right, number 8. Any takers? Any takers? Who the fuck plays FIFA? More people than play The Legend of Zelda? Or anything that's not Minecraft, GTA, Pokemon, COD, Tetris, or Mario. More people play FIFA than anything that is not one of those 6 franchises, actually. Statistically. Stats don't lie. Is 8 Zelda? 8 is not Zelda. 8 is not Zelda. Has to be Assassin's Creed. It is actually Assassin's Creed. 8 is Assassin's Creed. That is correct. Number 8 is Assassin's Creed. Number 9 is a two-way tie, but to be honest, it's kind of a bullshit tie, and one of them is, like, in my brain, actually number 9, and then the other one is kind of just there, to be real with you. So any takers on number 9, I will accept either answer. 9 is Zelda, 9 is not Zelda. Oh no, we're on the same team? Bro, I thought we were gonna be dueling. Emulator or old 360? 360. Actually, I'm on Xbox One. Backward compatibility, but Xbox. The game is just up on Xbox Live. The servers just work. They never got taken down. Man, he's schmoovin'. 9 is clearly Ace Combat. Did anyone get 9? Okay, no. I had to, like, look back through. Zelda is not Zelda. Donkey Kong, no. This one, I don't think has been guessed a single time. At least if it did, I didn't see it. I don't think anyone guessed this at all yet. I hate you both. Yeah, I thought we were on different teams. I was picking it to joust, and here we are. Forza, Five Nights at Freddy's. These are wild guesses, but no. Fortnite, no. Where is Fortnite? You would think it would be up here. I'll tell you, Fortnite's not even in the top 20. Where is Fortnite? Is it even on? It might not be on here because it's like a free to play. You know? What exactly is being measured here? Sales. It's unit sales per franchise. Like every game in the franchise included, spin-offs and all. It's just games sold. It's Resi for sure, not Resi. I wish. Finger licking good, unfortunately not the KFC dating sim. I hate to be the one to break it to you. Number of sales or sales revenue. Number of sales. Units sold, not Mega Man. I'll be real with you, similar to Fortnite, nowhere to be seen. Like in the entire top 20 that I can see right now on my second monitor. 2K, Halo, no. Sims, no. Silent Hill, RE, Mario, Pokemon. Mario and Pokemon were higher up. Need for Speed, Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, Tekken. You guys think he plays fighting games? No. Online menu's not available, just campaign. Do you have Xbox Live? I am so sorry. Is it because I'm Brazil? It shouldn't be, because it just runs through Xbox Live. James is in the UK. He's playing with us right now. Is your 360 profile signed in? Like, on Xbox Live and stuff? I'm thinking that could maybe be it. Give us a hint at least. Ooh. This franchise has a fuck ton of spin-offs. Metric fuck ton of spin-offs. That was probably too good of a hint. I was trying to think, like, what's a hint that won't be too good? Not Gears of War, no. It is Final Fantasy. Yeah, it's Final Fantasy. As soon as I said it, I'm like, oh, that's too good. That's too strong of a hint. It's Final Fantasy, number 9. Although, it is tied with Wii. which I also saw right before Final Fantasy popped up from Lego. It is tied at number 9 with the Wii franchise, like Wii Sports, Wii Play, Wii Sports Resort, all that stuff. It's tied with Final Fantasy, which is crazy when you think about it, with like how many units the Wii sold and Wii Sports came with the console. It's kind of wild that Final Fantasy is tied with it, right? But that's the two-way tie at number 9. So if we take one of those out, technically, because the list goes straight to 11, but let's say the next one below is number 10. Any takers? I will tell you, I would not guess it. I wouldn't think it's that big, personally. I don't know if that's a good or a bad hint. That might help you, that might throw you off. I don't know, but I would not think that this would be in the top 10 most successful gaming franchises ever. Duck Hunt. I wish it was Duck Hunt. That would be such a good one. Like, bro, any other game, 2K, Resident Evil, Legend of Zelda, all beaten out by fucking Duck Hunt. That would make my day, to be honest. Street Fighter, DDD. DDD is a good guess, though. That could be like the sleeper, crazy successful franchise. Lego Batman. I think the Lego games would all be together if they were here, but it's not Lego. Zelda isn't in the top 10. Zelda is not in the top 10. I feel like it could be a rhythm game. Tetris. Tetris was number 2, dog. Tetris was number 2. Which was hilarious. Guitar Hero? No. No Guitar Hero. Mortal Kombat? No. Mortal Kombat is tied at number 20. Or at least it says that, but then it also... Oh, no, sorry. Mortal Kombat is tied at number 21. My bad. It's, like, up there, but it's not all the way up there. Gotta be Gwimbly. Let's see. Number 10, it's a good one. We got 2 minutes left in this game. We'll see if anyone gets it. Sonic, Stardew, Just Dance. Dark Souls, no. It's not one that I would think is that high up. I'm telling you, some people might think it's that high up. Like maybe if some people are in the know in a way that I am not. Any Elder Scrolls? Not in the top 10. Not in the top 20? That can't be right. Really? Elder Scrolls must not be factored into this list for some reason. Because it's not on, like, the top 50. And looking at the unit sales for number 50, it should be on here. Like, Skyrim alone. How many? Yeah, Skyrim, it should be on here. Somewhere probably around, like, the 30-ish mark. Just estimating off of Skyrim sold 60 million. The franchise at number 50 sold 48 million. So for some reason, Elder Scrolls isn't on the list. Fallout, Doom. Doom is actually a decent guess. No. NBA, no. No 2K. Should work if you have Game Pass. Oh yeah, they combined Xbox Live with Game Pass. I forgot about that. Madden, Company, Weird Pick, Saints Row. No. It's a good one. Kirby? Yeah, it's Kirby. No, it's not Kirby. Could you imagine? Like, Kirby has secretly outsold Zelda and 2K and everything lifetime. and we were all sleeping on it this whole time. No, it is not Kirby. Does have a lot of games. That's true. Gran Turismo, no. Terraria, no. This is like a franchise just below the level of Final Fantasy in terms of market success. You gotta try to like brain blast. We're talking like Assassin's Creed, Final Fantasy territory of success, FIFA territory of success. You know, 2K was said, which was a good guess, but no. It's The Sims. It is number 10 is The Sims, which I would never have been like, oh, biggest gaming franchises, like 10 best-selling franchises of all time. Gotta be The Sims. Like, I never would have said that. I can see it. Now that it's been put in front of me, I can understand it. But I never, on my own, would have been like, oh, The Sims. Of course. What else? Okay, just while we're at it, just other ones that came up a lot, but that weren't in the top 10 that are, like, up there. Resident Evil is number 12. Legend of Zelda is number 17. Mortal Kombat's, I said it before, but tied at 21. What else? Oh, where's 2K? 2K is number 13. Madden is number 14. Donkey Kong is number 32. Halo is number 33. Any of the rest of these come up a lot? Not really, no. Where's Resi? Number 12. But that's including the two-way tie at number 9 as like 9 and 10 respectively. If you were numbering it differently, it could be number 11. Resi's just outside the top 10. Anyway, it is about that time. Thank you guys for joining and playing. We got a lot of progress. We hit 24% today. Oh, Metal Gear was on there. Number 41, Metal Gear. 41. Does Sonic make top 30? Sonic is number 16. Sonic has outsold Zelda, you guys. Just however you want to handle that information, you handle it. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy it and you haven't done so already, feel free to go ahead and leave a sub, follow, whatever. Come back another time. We're doing this. We're doing all sorts of other stuff like Metal Gear, Resident Evil, Yakuza. 2 of those were just on the topic. Look at that. Come back for any of it. It's all good. Also, if you enjoyed and you haven't done so already, feel free to go ahead and leave a like. Helps out with algorithm and stuff, so I appreciate it. Thank you if you've done so already. Thank you if you're about to do so. If you're looking for links to anything else outside of Twitch or YouTube to engage with the community, check out links in the description below on YouTube or on Twitch. They're on the channel page. They're in chat commands. You'll be able to find whatever you're looking for. Other than that, though, once again, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope to see you always back here next time. I hope you all have a good rest of your day. Thank you for coming to the stream, and goodbye.